Hello everybody and welcome back to episode 5 of the Little Fella Challenge with me, Adam, at T-Boom FM. As you can see from the league table we are looking at, and we have played a number of games since the last time you were with us, and we have moved up to 5th place in the league. Still only 3 points in the playoffs, and quite a way off the top, but we've got a very good chance of maintaining our recent good form and securing a playoff place. Team stats wise, we sit top of the possession league table, which is very good for our passing style because we can't really play the ball too long and hit a target man, so it is quite good to see us top of that table. Another one that I noticed was games scored in a row. We have now scored 14 games in a row, 14 league games in a row, which is very good. One of the stats we are unsurprisingly not excelling at is headers won ratio. As you can see from the top of this table, we are nowhere to be seen. So if we scroll down to the bottom, we have won a total of 39% of all headers attempted, and we've only challenged for just over 700 headers compared to everybody else. We can see that even further on headers won. So headers won, Dagenham and Redbridge have won 1,500 headers. We have won 700, which is quite pathetic, but we're still 5th in the league. So long may it continue with the little fellas. So when you were last with us, we had just lost to Forest Green in the FA Cup first round. They were the better team. They're a league higher, so we're a bit unlucky though. I think we competed quite well, but a bit of quality meant we lost. The first game back after that was a home fixture against Chesterfield, where we managed to get a 1-1 draw. Chesterfield are our playoff rivals, so it wasn't expecting too much given our defeat against Forest Green. However, it was a very even game, and we took the lead in the first half through Kobe Arthur, or King Arthur, as he should now be called. We held on to the lead until late in the second half, and then this happened. I don't think there's much more to say about that. The next game following this was a away fixture against Stockport, where we managed another 1-1 draw. We went behind on 15 minutes to a header directly from a corner. 5 minutes later, Gray managed to get us the equaliser. The next game after this was against Boreham Wood, where we managed a very uneventful 1-0 victory, with Jamie Gray scoring yet again in the first 10 minutes. However, after that we failed to kill off a game against a very poor Boreham Wood team. Following that up, we beat Maidenhead 2-0. I've not beaten Maidenhead before, but they are managed by this geezer. We came out comfortable winners with goals from Burke, who fired in a free kick, and Mills, who replaced Gray after 70 minutes. Do you remember this fella with his 14 finishing? You will also see him later on with a first for Hartlepool. In the next game against Solihull Motors, we struggled to break down a very defensive team, and were thankful for Nicky Featherson scoring this beauty in the last minute. Top of the league Barnet came next. We were totally dominated in the first half and were lucky to only be 1 goal down. Second half we made a few changes, and King Arthur came up with the equaliser in the 69th minute with another bottom corner finish, and then we managed to hold on for a draw as Barnet then pushed again. Next game was a FA Cup Trophy first round. Let's just skip over that one. We had a number of shots on goal, but we got FM'd, so I think that's all we can say about that. This was another game we deserved to win. We fell 2 goals behind from a first half free kick and a very good finish from the edge of the area. David Vaughan pulled one back very late on. We then had another very good victory against Wrexham, who were one of our playoff rivals, with King Arthur again scoring 2 Very good first half goals. Again, bottom corner finishes. As I thought we were going to come back for the Chorley game before I checked where they were in the league, we played a fully changed team against Woking. 2 first half goals from Osborne and a collector's item from Mills were followed by a Richards penalty in the second half before we conceded late on. The Mills goal, header from a corner. For the game against Chorley, the first team returned and struggled to a 3-2 victory. 2 more goals from Gray and 1 from Arthur. After this game, both players have now signed contract extensions, along with Burke, who has extended his loan spell until the end of next season. Just like Bussers, we managed to score our second header from a corner. That brings us all up to date with the games played offline. Aside from the Sutton 5-1 defeat. We had a lot of players tired from the Chorley game, so I made a couple of changes. Unfortunately, that involved playing Vaughan and Bannister, centre halves, who have a combined acceleration of 7 and pace of 10. It didn't end well. We conceded a number of goals from crosses, and Aaron Jarvis helped himself to a hat-trick, with the last goal of the game being my favourite, just brilliant defending. The 2 games that we're going to play on today's episode are home against Aldershot, who are 3rd in the league, just above us, and also away against Halifax, who are mid-table towards the bottom of the league. So hopefully we'll continue our good form, apart from the Sutton game, and continue to be pushing for the playoffs. I've also signed 4 new players for the team. The first one being Tereku Anderson, another good right winger with plenty of potential. He's on a very low wage as well, £325, so hopefully he'll develop nicely with our team going forward. We also signed Ryan Seeger, who's another backup forward. That gives us 3 very good forwards now. With Gray, Mills and Seeger, we've got a pretty good rotation there if needs be. We then also brought in Rico Sosa, another right winger. How many do I have now? I think it's just a 5 or 6. I should really be looking for a centre back or a goalkeeper. Which brings us to our next signing. Bradley Kirpan, 5'8" goalkeeper. The reason why I bought him is because he appeared on my scouting list and he's a goalkeeper. That's the only reason he's been signed. I did realise that when I was creating my coaching team for this year, I decided to remove the one goalkeeping coach I had to replace with Patrice Evra. Maybe I should have kept them on, given the state of who we've got currently playing for our team. I also don't have an under-23 team, and so I can't add one that way either. You may have noticed a player on here called Big Mama. His actual name is Gail Bigrimana, but I was having a lot of problems pronouncing his name, and the nearest thing seemed to be Big Mama. A number of players have left the club as well during the January transfer window. The biggest one being Brad Jones, who left to join Hull for $215,000. He was actually worth about $10,000, and we had a few bids in from Hull and Fulham, and they kept pushing the price up, so I took their money. We also have a 25% sell-on clause fee in there as well, which will come in useful if he does go for a bigger fee in the future. The other big one we got is Aidan Keenan, who returned home to Cork City for $100,000. A few of the other ones I managed to get off our wage bill for free. We've got the finance screen. You can see our overall balance is back up to half a million. We're overspending on the wage budget, but only by the odd grand or so. Welcome back to the first game of this episode. Hartlepool home against Aldershot at Victoria Park. 12:15 kickoff. In goal we have Nicky Eyre. Right back we have Cornet. Left back Burke. Centre halves we're going with Beauty and Brown again. On the right hand side you'll see Sousa for the first time. On the left you'll see King Arthur. Hopefully you can get a few more bottom corner finishes. David Vaughan will be playing in the hole again, deep line playmaker. Big Mama returns to the team in the box-to-box midfield role. Nishaw plays in just behind Gray up front. Aldershot are playing a 5-2-2-1 formation. Don't recognise any of their players. Just challenging to go and prove a point after the disgraceful 5-1 defeat last time out. Here we go. Not the most exciting start. I'm hoping the team can bounce back. I've returned my defence to how it was beforehand, and also the crossbar and back to air. I was contemplating dropping air for one of our other younger goalkeepers just to get a bit of experience, but we'll see how he performs in this game. Didn't mind them all. Aldershot attacking here. Can we get a turnover? No, we're 1-0 down. Mohammed Betamer. So the ball was played out wide to Tanner. We didn't really close him down or get a challenge, and he puts it in. Free header really. And straight through air. Oof, that was bad. And I don't know who Air's whinging out there. Free kick with Burke. Oh, Arthur's hit the post. Burke free kick again. It's in, own goal. Oh no, it's not. Joseph Brown's been given the goal. Let's have a look at that again. So Burke whips it in, goes to the back post. Gray heads it back again on the line, and he just tackles the guy. An equaliser. I don't care how they're going. We don't need to see the offside trap, do we? Well onside. Good. Equalised just before half time. It's been quite an even game so far. Not too worried about the second half, so we'll just keep the team as is for now. Neither team's had a clear-cut chance. We both had one half chance, and we've had the same number of shots on target now. Burke free kick again, and a back post header from Brown. He's second of the season and the game. I'm so pleased we've got Burke for next season. His free kicks, even though we've got a small team up front, he seems to find the man. He whips them in with plenty of pace. Turnover please, lads. Through ball to Tanner. Tanner breaking through, and he's put it wide. Nishaw's not had a very good game, so they've gone 3 up top as well. So we're just going to make a quick change. We're going to drop Vaughan back into here to give us a bit more shelter. And we're going to drop Nishaw back into the midfield as well. And he can go off, and we'll bring Chickson on. And Chickson can go to where it's going to be. It's a box to box, isn't it? What can Big Mama go to? Mazzala. There we go. Anyone else not playing exactly well? Kobe's not having the best game, but we'll leave it at that for now. Don't know why they're pressurised by the feedback. Oh, time to get creative and try another one. Burke again, another free kick. Oh, another one, Gray again. Is that a hat-trick of free kicks from Burke where we scored from? I think it is. Whipped into the back post. Free header again by Gray. I was doing a bit of research on Jamie Gray. It appears that after he was released by Stevenage, he didn't go to Hartlepool like in this game. He went to Bromsgrove, and from there the stats seem to have stopped. So I'm not sure how well he's done this season in real life, but in this game he's been brilliant for me. I wonder if it's one of these situations where people look at the height rather than the actual quality of the player. Number of times people get told they're too small to succeed at professional level, but you're never too tall. That's a very good victory against Aldershot, who we have now leapfrogged to go into 3rd place in the league. I don't think we've got any chance of winning the league and going up automatically, just because we're 9 points off Barrow and they've still got a game in hand. But if we can get a playoff place in our first season, I'll be very pleased. So we'll tell the lads that we are very happy. Chickson is still very awkward in his position. He should be. Don't know why he's training to that. He should be trained as box to box, box to box. There we go. It was superb for a goal. So next time you see me will be for the Hartlepool game the Halifax game in 7 days' time. So welcome back. Today's game sees us play against FC Halifax away from home. Let's have a quick look at their team. So they're 18th in the league, so they haven't been in very good form. They're playing a very standard 4-4-2. Let's look at their best player, Oliver Cooper. Is he any good? He's 5'9". No, if he was an inch shorter, we would have snapped him up. Yeah, he's not. He's on loan from Swansea. He's not a bad player. What about the youth prospect? 6'1". No good. So for today's game, we are going to be fielding the same team as just beat Aldershot. So we've got Nicky Eyre in goal, Cornet right back, Burke left back, and Booty and Brown centre half, Sousa again on the right, Arthur on the left, Big Mama and Vaughan in centre midfield, and Nishaw with Gray up front. In between the two games, I approached the board and asked them for a new coach, and they said yes, you can definitely have a new coach. So I brought in Andy Gorham as a goalkeeping coach to hopefully try and get my younger two goalkeepers up to a half decent standard. So we should be expecting a win today. But given how we've been playing against teams low down the league, especially Sutton, fingers crossed we can. I thought that was another perfect start. We can manage to squeeze something out of this game. Dominating possession again, but not having many shots on target. Let's give them a get creative shout. See how we get on. Got a corner. Arthur on the edge of the area. Always lost it. King's got the ball now. Halifax, Duckworth down the line. Burt gets it and smacks forward, and Booty, Cornet. Back to Cornet and Booty again. Big Mama. The best ball. Rawlinson. It's pinging around quite fast, isn't it? Duckworth down the right. Oh, it's a goal, Allen. Bad defending. Let's have a look at it in slow motion. So Duckworth to go on the overlap. Manages to whip a cross in. And a very good header. Keeping wasn't the best again. Let's get into demand more. We shouldn't be getting beat by the teams like this. Free kick, go on Burke. Oh, hit the crossbar. Oh, and Beauty is equalised. Burke is so good at set pieces. So Burke fires it in, pings off the crossbar, comes back in, and Beauty with a follow up. Back to 1-1. Come on, Hartlepool. Oh, straight away. Jamie Allen scored again. Is that in the corner? In the cross, sorry, the header. Rollins whips it in. Yep. And Ayres just doing his dive in the middle of the air again. In his nice pink shirt. I am not happy with the way we're playing at the moment. Burke to Nishaw. That's just rubbish. It's a very poor first half. We'll get aggressive on them. Show me something different and we'll make a couple of tweaks. Just take this out of the way. And I think we're going to push these two guys further forward. And that'll do for now. And we'll go attacking as well. Arthur puts it wide. Had the most possession. Passing percentage is quite low, 75% is not brilliant. We're not looking like scoring, and they've almost scored again from another set piece. We'll have to make a few changes soon because we haven't had a chance since we've come out second half. Gray's through, Gray. Oh, you'd expect Gray to score that. You really would. I can see Mills coming on for Nisho and putting 2 up top, I think. That's what I'm going to do. So we're going to change it around a bit because this is just not working. So we're going to change the passing to be slightly more direct. No other changes there. I'm going to move Gray to one side. I'm going to put Nisho up front. Then I'm going to take Nisho off. Bring on Mills. And Mills can be a poacher. And off we go. So 20 minutes left in this game. This is a terrible result. We always struggle against teams low down in the leagues. Oh, Allen, good save there. Very good save. I thought that was going to be 3-1 and game over. Good clearance. I think I looked at the stats for goals conceded from corners, but we've only let 3 in from an actual corner. It's more crosses from open play that we struggle with. This is going nowhere, this game, isn't it? What else can we do? Up the tempo right the way up. Go very attacking. See how we get on with the last 5 minutes. Well, we're going to lose 3 or 4-1, or we can get an equaliser over the bar again. Come on, guys. Where's the ball? Big Mama gives it to Burke. Burke. Oh, he's off. Brown's off. They're down to 10 men. Would have preferred Gray running through and goal, but never mind. I think it's going to end up a 2-1 defeat. So we do the hard stuff and beat Aldershot 3-1, and then we go and lose against Halifax, who are down in 17th place. So in the 7th game of the season they've won, which makes our place in the playoffs. We've only 1 point in it at the moment. Yeah, disappointing. So that ends today's episode. I think the next time we come back will be the back end of March, probably, if anything interesting is happening. If the season's dying out, we might come back at the end of the season. Hopefully we'll still be involved in the playoffs, so we'll come back at the end of March if anything interesting happens. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you again in episode 6.